welcome. My name's Alicia Power and I'm a master intuitive. That basically means I talk to the spirit worlds and I love bringing through their information through to you so that we can all learn together, because I listen to them as well. So thanks for being with me here today. So today my spirit tutors would love to talk about compassion, and the topic of compassion is very well known around the world. The Buddhist religions talk a lot about compassion. There are many religions that talk about compassion. The Christian religions talk about compassion. Many beautiful focuses and trainings on compassion. And what's interesting is to hear from the spirit worlds, to hear from spirit guides, and what their thought is on why compassion is valuable. What can it give us? How can it add value to our lives as humans? What value does it have for us, for even ourselves, like compassion normally is for someone else? So let's hear from my spirit guides and what they'd love to say about this topic. So instantly they're just saying, hey humans, hey all of you watching this or listening to this, compassion isn't just a communication, a giving to someone outside of you. They are saying, and maybe we've heard this before, that compassion is a state. It's a stillness. It's a feeling within, inside of us. And sure, we radiate it out or offer it to someone on the outside of ourselves as well, feeling compassion for someone else outside of us. But what my spirit tutors and spirit guides are saying right now to me, to say to you, is that we could almost reframe the topic of compassion to enlightenment. Because the experience of enlightenment is sitting in the seat, the sweet spot of God force, God source, the force that is manifesting all of reality as we know it, as we see it, the force that sits behind all of our reality. To feel that, to be present with that, to connect with that, and to be prompted from that. Quite a nice analogy, to plug ourselves into an unlimited faucet, tap of God force. And instantly we can equate a feeling of being connected in with God force, God source, with compassion. Because there is this vast, unlimited force field and source of love. So as a human, if we give ourselves permission to find that source of God energy, of God force inside of ourselves, if we give ourselves permission to find it, to connect with it, then compassion becomes a constant state that we live from. So this is a new idea and a new thought for all of us. Compassion, love for humanity, love for ourselves, a state of compassion. Many people enjoy meditation. And I was just talking to someone last night, how they are gently bringing themselves into a regular daily practice of meditation, and not making it like a big goal in their mind, but just adding it a little bit at a time every day to their lives. And they were saying that they are noticing that they are sitting within inside themselves in this deeper and deeper equanimity throughout their day, and that it's quite noticeable. And for me, I've spent 30 to 40 years of meditation, of training, how to sit in that place inside of yourself. And I just want to quickly describe that in meditation, there is a place where one finds that God source and that God force. One finds it and stays there and trains with it, to be with it. Because if you touch it momentarily and allow the waterfall of that love to splash all over you and to soak into you, do we have the skill to stay there and continue second by second keeping our attention on it? There's an extra layer of skill in meditation. And then the beautiful thing, if that we do touch that place every single day, it becomes a roaring river of love, of presence, of God force. In our everyday experience, within us, without us, we become more contained in a force field of that God force. And that equates to sitting in an internal state of compassion. So there's a short description and opportunity for you, for all of us, to include a touch point every day of that force of God source inside of ourselves. And as an extra bonus, to learn to stay with it in that beautiful, deep, calm focus as we're meditating. To lose ourselves in it, to let go and surrender deeply into it, and to stay with it. Because the opportunity from that is to live our external human life, remaining in that state connected to God's source, in love, in a state of self-love, in a state of God love, and in a state of compassion. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening. Namaste.